welcome back to the Too Hot to Handle show. And I have two amazing guests with me. These people are, should I say people after my heart? Well, one is after my heart, and the other I'm just trying to, I'm getting to know very well. And I'm going to start with the person that I know. This person, he is an amazing fellow. He's an on-air personality and also a teacher. He speaks like 3 languages, I think. How many languages do you speak, Patrick?
Forget about the big things. Let's talk about the small thing.
We should talk about the small thing.
Yeah.
I have Patrick. He's an amazing fellow. Patrick, do introduce yourself to my people.
Hello, what's up? I'm Patrick. Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you guys. Thank you so much for being here this wonderful day. And this is my right, but you guys might say it as a left-hand side or something. I have the beautiful and elegant Benita. And I'm supposed to call her a barrister, but she said, no, I don't want those introductions. How is it going? You're looking amazing.
Thank you.
And you're matching, oh, thank you. You're matching my yellow seats. You know, you guys are specifically supposed to be on the red seat because it's too hot to handle. You're supposed to be hot. You're supposed to be fired down. And I'm supposed to be the one neutral. That's why I'm on yellow and you're on red. But you're looking amazing, Benita.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are on the topic of the society being harsh on human beings, and we've had this tussle, this problem with men and women. It's a man versus women something, because when you say, oh, the society is harsher on men, and you give your reasons, it's a problem to women, because women are like, are you really sure the society is harsher on men? Have you seen what we've seen? And men are still hell-bent on saying, no, it isn't what you see it as. So I have to give the floor to Pato to start. When you say the society is harsher, puts more pressure on human beings, why do you feel men are the ones taking the heat?
Okay, thank you very much. But I believe so it won't seem as if like I'm not a gentle guy.
Oh, you want the women to go
let's
first?
just go with that normal phenomenon, ladies first.
I
What do you think?
don't
I
think I'm ready for
disagree.
lady
Nah.
first today. Yes.
Ladies first.
No, thank you.
I just want to give you the privilege.
Men before women.
Men before women.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
The
Okay.
man came first. God created man, so let's have the man.
Okay. Now, so I rephrase the question so it will be as if we're on the same page. Who is the society harsher on? If it's the men or if it's the male gender or the female gender. Good. I wouldn't want to say that is a rhetorical question, but since you ask,
Yeah.
fine. It's obvious. It's visible to the blind and audible to the deaf. So that yes, society is way harsher than the male figure than the female figure. Okay, I'll give you an instance. Let's take the first 2 hierarchy of need according to Maslow. Yeah.
According to Maslow.
Yeah.
Okay.
First, what's the first one?
Law of nature.
Something like that. Physiological needs. Second, safety needs. Now let's talk about the physiological need. Funny enough, yeah. Who provides for the family? Who is it tamed on? Or who is being seen as the admin of that WhatsApp group in the family to provide for the family? By default is the male figure.
Yeah.
Now, secondly, let's go over to the safety part. Like, for instance, the house gets bugged or there's like tension in the house or emergency. Who turns up? The male figure.
Okay.
I hope with this viewpoint of mine, I've been able to convince you
Not to confuse
that,
us.
yes, that is obvious.
I know to
that-
confuse.
Yeah. So, I wouldn't want to scare away
You're basically saying that in the society being harsher on men than women, that's only provision and security that the society puts pressure on men for.
No, I'm just trying to.
Hold your thoughts.
Auntie, no put word from my mouth.
No, you basically
This thing goes
said
way
that.
too hot.
No, you basically said it's the providing and the
No, I
and
just
the
wanted to
security.
touch.
I'm just trying to
in
be
case of
in the same
emergency.
landscape. Yes, in
Much,
case
but
of
a
emergency.
I just wanted to touch the few
He's
parts.
now
a few
implying that he's
pints of
being
it.
lenient on me.
Being lenient on you. Okay, so what do you have to say? You obviously are of the opinion of the society being harsher
On women.
Not even if you
It's
take
not
about
arguable.
Thank you.
First
Let's
of
go.
all, yes, I agree. This whole thing is subjective.
That's the point to the fact for you to agree that there's nothing to be said about it. Because I don't see this I believe it's called oxymoron, right? Yeah, you just agree it and yet you still want to contradict. Why would you do that?
Allow me to land.
Allah
Since
has
we are
allowed.
being lenient on
Yes.
me.
Okay.
So, first of all, the whole thing is subjective. And from your perspective, yes, a man is supposed to provide. And yes, men are being pressured to have money to avoid insults. But then growing up as a woman, don't be too thick so that your husband will be able to carry you. Don't be too slim, if not you look like a broomstick. Don't sit down with your legs open so that men will see you and want you. Let's start from the basics.
Let's start from the basics.
These are like the growing up, hearing these things as a child, as a woman, as a girl child. Imagine wanting to fit in for a man that may end up beating you if you get married to him. Then, okay, I'm talking about this when you're growing up. Then let's now talk about when you're now grown enough, you're now a woman, and you're now the first child. We are supposed to be in the kitchen. That is where we are supposed to be. And if you cannot cook well, they say, what would you cook for your in-laws? Your mother-in-law will not like you. There are many things. Your husband will leave you for another woman because you cannot cook. There are a lot of things. Should I continue or should I be lenient on you now?
No, she wants to be lenient. No, she wants to be lenient. Do you want to be lenient on her?
If I understood all of your points correctly, it's all centered around the microsystem, which is the family. Okay. So that we're talking about the society at large.
Okay. Let me start coming up. Because I was trying to be
So
lenient.
it's okay. You can come up, Peter. Come up, Peter.
So, you're growing up. You give birth.
Okay.
You get married. Then your child goes astray. What would the society say? That the woman did not train her child well.
No. They will say the child is bringing bad reputation to the name of the family. Now, who possesses that name?
Nah.
The male.
Don't do that.
How?
Let's be very honest.
I'm
In
willing.
Igbo land, okay, let's
Certain.
come down to our, okay, you're not Igbo, but let's come down to customary
Setting.
the setting.
Okay.
If your child gets a tattoo,
Yes.
what would they say? That the mother did not train the child well. That is what you will hear.
It's
Go
everywhere
anywhere.
too.
This is
Is only applicable to the female figure. But when it has to do with the male figure and the female figure, they will say the father did not discipline. If we're using terminologies, let's use it very well. Please, I wouldn't like you to hurt my feelings.
You're hurting mine.
Says who?
Because
You're hurting hers.
what you're saying, it's not true. Because male or female, if your son impregnates a girl, what would they say?
Please,
That
if a boy impregnates a girl, why are you personalizing this thing now? So that
if what they will say is that the mother did not teach him sex education, did not teach him well, did not tell him how to use
protective measures.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you're basically saying that because most of the things I've heard so far, like he said, was that women are only subjected to that marriage stuff. They are already groomed for marriage from the very onset. That's why it's harsh on them, because from the very beginning they've made them streamlined to see that it's this is who you are meant to be. This is how you are meant to be.
You're supposed to
and if you do out of that, then you are not a woman. Is that what it is? Okay, let me push you down a little, because I do not want you to be lenient. Definitely not. Well, I'm going to push you down a little.
Okay.
And you have the opinion that basically what she is saying is still at that macro way. That's family.
Yes.
But being secure, being a provider, is it not still that marriage? Is it not still boiling down to that marriage circle?
Okay. Now, being a provider, you're not going to provide for your family. Inside the family, you go out. You meet the wolves, you meet the lion, you meet the hyena, you meet the chicken. It's the survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Okay. But for that of the woman, it's more or less like a domestic kind of a function. Okay. She's just restricted. Now, the men have to work mentally, physically, emotionally to make some ends meet. Why that of the female is something like a little bit of mentally and probably emotionally.
No.
Physically is out of the equation, sweetheart.
No. It has to do with emotions, because when you're being brought up to, would I say, be of a certain level to fit, of like be able to meet the standard of a man,
Okay.
it affects you, your self-worth,
Yeah.
your self-confidence,
Yeah.
because you will not do things you would normally want to do because you want to meet a standard.
Standard. Yeah, I feel like
It's mental, it's
I
emotional.
Yes, I feel like I actually have the same ideology. Maybe because I'm a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, as a person, you
It's okay.
definitely-
Woman supporting
No, it's
women.
not
It's
women
not.
No,
supporting
it's
women.
not.
It's not.
It's
women
about who has
supporting
the
women,
stronger
but I'm
point here.
trying to give you an example.
Okay.
Using me as example.
Okay.
Now I've had a scenario where I'm in a relationship with somebody, and I tend to question who I really am. Am I really this person, or am I trying to fit to the standards that society has want to put in place in order for me to like follow the trends of this man, or
Okay.
what this man desires, what this man seems as the best, or what this man deems as the perfect woman? Now I'm always reserved wherever he is. I'm not opening up. I'm not being myself. I'm trying to be prim and proper in order for this man to see me as perfect.
Yes.
Isn't that pressure enough?
As a
So-
wife
so-
material.
Okay, for me,
1,000
I believe
yards.
at a point in time you decide to be scripted. Okay, now you couldn't be spontaneous with your attitudes or things you want to do, right? You're not compelled to do that. You were never compelled to do that. It was never a do or die affair. You just decided to please a particular person, not the society. No, if I heard you correctly,
Have they flogged you before in like an African home upbringing? Like you
everybody
opened your leg.
went through that traditional means of upbringing. Yes.
Let's not lie. Growing up, the society is still like that. Yes, we're in the 21st
21st
century.
21st century.
Yes, we are here now,
Yeah.
and things are being, women talk more, women are being themselves more.
Yeah.
But let's not lie, it's still there. Like you see a man tell you shut up, I'm talking, don't talk. Is that no pressure? Like he already knows that what he says should go,
Okay.
and you were brought up to like maintain,
Actually
to
keep
stay
quiet.
there, to actually keep quiet.
Yeah.
Because you have to keep quiet, because even taking it a little way from what we're saying, they say the Bible is the standard of our living, right? Okay, it's the guide to our living. What does the Bible say, sweetheart? Woman, be submissive.
To who?
Then what's your
To
definition
who?
of
To the man.
submissiveness?
To your husband,
Band. Yes.
not men. True or true?
No, depending on the version you're using.
Oh, okay.
Now, I
okay.
believe we have several versions. Some Bible says
Okay.
man, some Bible says husband.
Okay.
Hello? So,
I-
sweetheart, if
Yes,
a
baby.
man is telling you, or bullying you,
Yeah.
it's not from the society, it's your internal affairs. Now, taking it to the society, if a woman decides to struggle more, to go further than a normal horizon,
And what is that normal horizon?
that normal horizon give birth, take care of the family.
Oh,
Why
that's-
is it
that-
normal?
Why is it normal? Why
Because much is not being expected for the female gender.
That
Much
is what I'm saying. Do you
is
understand?
not being expected
I'm
from
telling you
them.
that because this your mindset, this whole thing you're saying is still from how, like, it's from our societies, from
Yeah.
how
What
we are
they've-
brought up.
they've
So you are
told
saying
you
that
to
I'm
be
talking
as-
about the customary
System.
system, but like you're saying the same thing too.
No, we're not
Because
saying
you
the
just
same
said
thing.
that. No, you're saying the same thing. You
No,
just said that.
what we are saying is you saying that the society demands more from the women, when I'm telling you that no, the society don't even care how the women function, how they exist. They just focus mainly on the main figure.
Now women are gaining ground.
Yeah.
Because women are just trying, they just want to steal some percentage of command, or of what is it said, authority from the male. In as much as they even try to do that, they just want to take it.
Okay.
But by default settings, it's being placed on the men.
A quick question to you now. You've seen or you've heard him saying a lot of things so far, and he is hell bent on saying that women are not even having it as much as the men do. And you as a woman too, you know, we all form the society, both men and women. We all are parts of the society. It's not a specific thing, but the society is more patriarchal or whatever they call it when it comes to patriarchal in nature. There are more of men like being the say the yes and no
Because they
holders,
provide.
because they provide.
Yes.
Would you willingly be with a man that doesn't provide?
No. But then I won't be in a relationship where I don't give 2 cents.
Okay.
So that is how we are going. Now, yes, I agree. Men are supposed to have money to avoid insult. Okay, as a case study, Davido, he has many baby mamas across the world,
Wow.
plus children. But because he has money, it's not much of a problem.
To him.
And men now, or boys even, are pressured to have money so that they would meet up to that financial, so they will avoid
Standard.
all these unnecessary insults. And you know, if you have money, some things are very overlooked.
So as a woman, you're not supposed to have money. Is that
No,
basically
you
it?
are. I'm trying to say that now, many women are trying to be as independent as they can so that they won't have to chop that kind of insult from a man. They won't have to see shege, because if you don't have money, as is, now a man will insult you and tell you, no be me. Okay, now they are doing this understanding girlfriend thing. If you have your own money, if you entered the relationship with your own kinds of wigs that you got yourself, who would see you and call you understanding? Who would insult you and be like, she's now settling down with under a guy that does not have much or something? But now, what I'm trying to say in essence now, I think I'm going round and round. What I'm about to say now is that women, now as is, I will not be comfortable. Okay, me, I will not be comfortable in a relationship where I don't have any money. And probably that is why I'm still single. I no get.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say
Is there a possibility
avoid-
for open application?
Yeah, you can.
Open application for a kidney. Open
For what?
application for what?
I don't know. You can just fill in the black spaces.
I should fill in the black spaces. Okay. It's a lot hearing from you, but at the same time, I'm trying to understand a whole lot. I'm trying to dissect this whole thing because you plainly said that a man that doesn't provide is not somebody that you think you can be with.
Please, hello. I would like to say something.
Yeah.
If she wants to hang herself, give her a very lengthy rope to hang herself. Don't cut the rope very short.
They've been hanging
Please.
you. Now you've seen partner.
She wants to hang herself. Let her
I've
hang
not
herself,
said
please.
anything
Don't worry.
yet. Also,
So you made me go.
No, I have a question for her.
Oh, you have a
Yes,
question?
she
for
just
her?
said-
should I answer this one? Should I answer hers first?
Okay, for ladies
Thank you.
first again.
Yeah, so basically, you saying that you can't be with a man that provides and
That cannot provide.
that cannot provide. Sorry, you cannot be with a man that cannot provide. That is not your spec. That is not your person. That's not your go-to person. And you, as a woman, you're part of the society. And when you hear those, when you come up with that, another woman comes up with that, and you form that. That's the society that we all are forming. Isn't it really crazy on that man too? And when he comes forth as a man that already has money and he tends to look down upon you, the woman that said he must have money before you come along, don't you think that's a problem?
Okay.
Don't you think that's why the adverse reaction is on you, on the women?
That is what
being-
made me say,
being
sorry.
harsh? Yeah.
That is what made me say that I won't enter a relationship where I don't have money. Where I cannot even give 2
Donate
cents.
your own money.
That is why I said
Okay.
that one first. And provide. I won't provide is not that I'm going to, that he has to provide does not mean my morning food, my afternoon food, my pants or whatnot.
Yeah.
Provide is, I will not stay. You're supposed to be an odogu now.
Yeah.
I will not stay. I will not ask you for something that it's way out of your budget.
Yes.
I will not ask you for something that I know you cannot do.
Do.
So it's within, I will barely even ask you for something. But there are things you should do on your own. So I'm not saying that a man now would not even want a woman that does not have anything doing. Let's just be very honest. Now you see, okay, this Nurse Mirage's new hunt games and all whatnot. So she's doing, if you ask a man what's your spec, you say a woman that is independent. So yes, you have to have your own and know what you ask from him too.
Yeah.
Please, Pato, what's your question?
Let's hear from you.
Hope I did not confuse you.
No,
You did
even if you
confuse me
try,
anyway.
safe, it's impossible. Okay, now
Yeah.
you cannot be in a relationship where you cannot contribute 2 cents.
Yeah.
Now let's take it like a whole 360 circle.
Okay.
Now try in a partial form, cut out 2 cents. How? What's the margin like within 2 cents to 98 cents?
I did not even mention the
See,
amount
that
of
was
cents
your-
you come with.
You said 2 cents. I'm using your
You're using
your,
the 2 cents.
your
to
2 cents
get
now as a
everything.
case study.
Okay.
Okay.
Now compare 2 cents to 98 cents. Who is bringing 98 cents? Who is bringing 2 cents?
Who is bringing 90?
How is the pressure like bringing in 98 cents from 100 cents and you bring it just 2 cents? How does he get the 98 cents?
First of all, I did not mention the amount of cents he will be
so
bringing.
that by default is
No,
over
you're
100.
saying that
Oh,
you
by
are bringing.
default, you
Yes.
feel the man should always be greater.
See, your 2 cents to his 98 cents is going to work extra hours that you're working and harder that you will work just to provide that 98 cents. Okay? And when he does that, do you think it's going to come from the snapping of his fingers? No, it's not happening that way. Okay? Your 2 cents, say, if he can even just provide that 2 cents out of like the blue. But I believe because you just want to contribute, that's why you provided that 2 cents. So when you go out there to hunt for that 2 cents, for that 98 cents, do you think it's easy? The society is going to come at him because don't forget, it is like the world is like a circus. Okay, survival of the fittest. Okay, how many times have you seen a lady like trying to hustle and just? Do you know it's
You say
easy?
how many times?
Yes, do you know now we can just do it like this. Now we can just do a practical case study now. You're going to call 5 persons and tell them, please, I don't have airtime, send me airtime. 1. Then I'm going to call 5 persons. It's going to be random wise, and I'll tell them I don't have airtime. Please send me airtime. Let's who get more airtime, and let's who get quick
from
response.
agenda.
Yes, random
Okay,
wise.
did you hear me at all?
I did.
Like,
I heard
did you hear everything I said?
I did. I heard everything
Okay,
you said.
let me rephrase my sentence. First of all,
If you're rephrasing your
My
sentence, don't change tenses.
Okay.
Abi, you have retentive memory.
Sometimes.
So,
Mhm.
I said I agree with the financial.
I hope with this full point of mind that it has come to a conclusion that she have agreed it.
She said she
I
agreed.
said that I agree that men, when it comes to finance, I'm not. It's not a debate. It's not.
Then let's leave it now. According to Karl Marx, who that controls
You're
the economy
making
controls the
an
system.
unnecessary argument,
No.
and as a lawyer, I cannot even condone such. So listen,
She has
are you
brought
going
her
to listen?
profession into this
So-
whole
Yeah.
thing.
Lawyer in training, sorry.
Yeah.
So let's start from here.
Yeah.
I said I don't disagree with the fact that financial burden is mostly on men. And I gave Davido as a case study. I don't disagree. I'm just saying that now women are evolving. Women are trying to be as independent as they can, to make their own money, to avoid shaggy from your gender.
Okay.
So do you
From
understand
your
what I said now?
gender.
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
Thank you.
So that from what she said, women are involving. Okay? Involving. Present
Evolving.
continuous.
Okay.
It's still in
It's still in
process.
process.
They're not there yet. Let's understand something. The question, who is the society more harsh and wrong? Right? Is the male figure. Do you agree?
Okay.
No.
So I want to ask you a question. I want to bring you, to be at a level that I would also equally understand. Now, likewise, women being bothered and being stomped on, and they, according to her, they're evolving according to her, and it's like, okay, we're saying no to being put in this way. We're saying no to being stereotyped, right? We're saying no to being that person the society has said we should be.
Okay.
Likewise, can't men also say no to not wanting to provide or wanting to be the security
That's a very
man
valid
or
question.
person? And why is it also in the part where you're a man, you just have this fragile ego that when a woman is making more than you are, when a woman has more money than you are, it's a tight space in that relationship. You feel, oh no, she's not doing what she's supposed to do, putting her in that stereotypical place. And I want to be the one providing, putting more pressure on yourself. So, I'm trying to understand you the more. I'm trying to, because it seems like it's now like an award or a plaque given to a man that, yes, I must be a provider, I must be the one doing the security. You people hold it like a pride, but the women aren't seeing the society being that way to them as something to be proud of. What do you have to say?
Good. Like we say, we use the society as the chief judge.
Yes, the chief judge.
Right?
Yes.
Good. You know, I don't think a man would like to be to stay in that stage when he's mentally is pressured. Okay, I believe some of them want to explore.
Yeah.
Now, trust me, Germany has one of the most lazy men around in the world. Their men are often lazy. The women, I believe, they work harder than the men. Okay, because the society has already turned a blind eye to them. But back to this part of the world, the society will judge you, they will come at you. For instance, I take you out on a date and I paid. It's normal. We'll just walk out. It's good. Now, the next time I take you out on a date, I paid. It's normal. We walk out. Now, I do that back to back consecutively for 7 times. It raises no eyebrow. Good. But trust me, we take you out on a date and you paid the first time, it's okay. You pay the second time, trust me, the cashier is going to raise his eyebrow and look at me. And you do that the third time, he's going to signal his colleague. Then you do that the fourth time, trust me, by the time we're leaving, it's going to be a trending news. The lady always takes this man out. Now, for instance, I believe everything is just like a reflex setting. When you see a man driving a car and the woman is sitting at the passenger side, it's cool.
Yeah.
But when you see the woman driving, the man is sitting at the passenger side, sometimes some people tend to take a second glance at both of them. If the man is kind of deformed or is sick, or I don't know if you understand. Now, take it away now. Like you said, the woman that are trying to come up, they want to fill in the blank space. They want to be among, okay? Because they just feel that, okay, we want to strive for a place in the society where will be relevant, where will be seen, where will be acknowledged.
Yeah.
Good. It was never meant for the men to drag them to that position. They are the one willingly, personally, and it is not collectively, it's personally. That's why you see a woman trying to strive to meet up to that self-actualization, self-esteem, where she kind of become very fulfilled.
Yeah,
okay,
independent.
Good. The man is not dragging them. Okay. Now, for instance, and at a point in time, trust me, even when the woman decides to say, I want to be dragged along, I want to be dragged along. Now you drag them along and you find them that they don't even have the stamina for sustenance. They easily get tired. Fatigue sets in. Yes. For instance, let's do 50-50. Gender equality, fine, it's good to go. We go out. I foot the bill the first time, you foot the bill the second time, I foot the bill the third time. Trust me, by the time we do that consecutively, you find out that the woman is beginning to complain. Now, take for instance, you said in your own speech that is like that. It was the society that places it on the men. Can't the men just decide like, okay, fine, we don't want it to be like this. We want to change the narrative. Good. Now put the women in that stance and see how they will take it. Now let's use this cheat for instance. You know, it's licensed for a man to cheat, right? The society don't give them this kind of license. Okay, just go and cheat. You know, it's in our nature.
Yeah, your nature.
They never give woman that license. Trust me, they give women that license, they go do more than the men. I don't know if you understand. So in as much as the pressure is on the men, the women, they won't come enter that format, they won't enter that space. If you put them for the space, they no fit, they go just shut down. The battery go run down on time. It no go last. Now China battery then they use. Their battery no strong. Sweethearts.
What do you have to say?
She's speechless.
No,
she's definitely not.
I'm
She doesn't look like
thinking
somebody
of
who's
how
speechless.
to tackle what
You cannot think of the truth. The truth is always there, just glaring at you. When you just open your mouth, it just
Would you
comes
allow
out.
me to talk?
I construct your lies.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So now, nobody is struggling for equality.
Yeah.
Nobody is saying that men and women should be equal, that they should be able to forfeit, that they should stand the same, that if this one comes, like if a man talks, if a woman talks too, you should have the same meaning as what a man is saying. Like you should have the same, what word should I use now? The same power, yes, that a man has.
Why do you think so? Why don't you think so?
I think in general, okay, I don't know what feminists are after, but it's not equality. It's to be at least heard. It's to be seen. It's to be taken as something that should be important, that should, like, people should hear. It's not, okay, you hear, okay, name me the scenarios you've painted going to. First of all, if I'm the one that suggested that we go on a date, I should pay.
Can you just
I don't mind though. This is what. No, thank you. I don't want to go on a date.
Just back down.
It's because I don't like you.
Hey,
You don't say much must like before we go on the date.
Do you know I have to like you?
5,000 people, 5 loaves of bread and 2
Would
fish.
you take a woman
that
you don't
was a
like?
date. He never liked all
You're
of them.
raising your voice. This is what people with baseless argument do.
Yay!
So
you
now,
want me to soliloquize now?
Are you going to allow me to
It's
talk?
getting too hot here. Can we calm down
See
a
that?
little?
No, I'm very
It's not
calm.
too hot.
Okay.
It's obvious.
It's
The women,
already-
they like, okay, take for
did you
instance,
say?
Bobrisky. Now man him be.
But because
The
it was
minute
too
he
hot on
tests the
him.
female gender and he saw that there is peace of mind there, he refused to
okay.
come back to manhood. Hello.
Preach.
Now tell me one
So-
woman that has like physically went to the male figure. They know they cannot. No. Yes. Kathleen Jenner went to the female side. The female are stealing for us. You know why? Over there is greener pasture.
How?
When you come there's no pressure on you.
Or maybe they just like
Ask
having
James
breast
Brown.
and bombs.
No. Ask them. They will tell you the
I
truth.
should ask them.
Why
So
are
they're the
they
ones that told
ones
you.
that are like really fighting for the equality thing? Why are they the ones hell bent on women being equal on this feminist stuff? Because
They are just
they're
using
always
that
saying it that way.
as a max. Just
As a
stay
max.
behind. We know. Let them come back to our manhood. They have left that group chat. They can't come back.
So in any way, you've not seen women as toys.
Toys.
Yeah.
I've never seen women
As a
toys.
prize.
As a prize to be won.
Yes.
Apart from having a trophy girlfriend or a trophy wife, I don't think there's any woman.
But
as
you are
prize.
already.
But do you know
living
what
in a
trophies
trophy
are?
girl.
Do you know what
Good.
trophies are? They are something you win, then hang in
And
a
hang in
place.
a place.
As in, they are just supposed to be there.
Or
Inanimate
show
Why
them.
you just go around like
Then
if
you
I
now
win
want to
a car as
boast,
my
you now
trophy.
carry your wife.
And bring
And
it
I'll be,
out.
what kind?
If
I don't
I
want
win
to
a
be
car as a
trophy
trophy,
wife.
am I going to hang it on the shelf?
That's what
You're
I'm
not
telling
going
you.
to
You're not
hang
supposed to
I'm
subject
going to go
us.
around with it.
You're going to ride.
There are some trophies that are mobile in nature.
Are you going to allow me talk?
Oh.
You're not. What I'm saying, you don't get the point. I'm saying that we are not
Just
supposed to be
so we
trophies.
get the point. Just say it. The
Women
society is
are
more
not
harsher than
supposed
the
to be-
men than the women.
No,
See
It
that
isn't.
now. I know.
I've
So
agreed.
that
You know, you're not
swallow
saying.
your pride. I can still see the apple in your throat. Just swallow it. You ate it with Adam. It's okay. It's understandable. Swallow yours.
So,
Yes.
Say it. Good. That is a major
Pato,
aim.
nice one. This
Benita.
this bullying.
Bullying you. At this point in time,
So,
okay,
let me-
all of a sudden, I'm raising my point and it's becoming bullying. Now, at this point in time, now, I'm
No,
no longer
you're
raising my voice.
shouting. You're shouting.
I'm shouting.
Okay,
Yeah,
Can I talk?
She's calmer.
Because we were trained to be
To be
calm.
calm.
I never knew we're not bringing home.
Preach, baby,
Ah.
preach.
So-
that we're trained to be calm.
What was I even saying? No.
No, you've seen me for the
diverted.
home that was not.
Yeah.
I lack home training. Nice one. Comrade. Mark Vita.
Please, do you remember what I was
Calm.
saying?
Calm. You were talking about.
Okay, you want me to
women.
remind you your
Trophies,
lies?
yes, don't worry.
Okay, that was your lie.
So, did you know, beginning, okay, when we said this whole, I won't call it an argument. Yeah, when we said this whole conversation, I said I agreed that the financial burden
Don't
is of
center
men.
it on financial aspects.
Then what else? You're not bringing up any other-
Generalize
Okay, let me help you.
it.
Let me help you support men. Eh? Since
No,
I
you
don't
cannot
think you
help
have
me.
enough.
No, I'm not retreating your law. I can fight my battle and at the same
You
time
fight
I
your
hold my
battle
peace.
yourself.
Hello.
Can I talk?
Don't fight for me, sweetheart. Fight
No
for your
problem.
gender.
So as I was saying, we are not supposed to be trophies. in the first place. We are not inanimate objects. We are not something you can choose to bring out once in a while, flaunt and drop back. Because that is what trophies are. Or okay, you've never won a trophy before.
Yeah. How about you?
No,
go
I'm
to my,
trying to.
How about you go to my?
I'm
trophy
trying to
How about I
make a
take you
point.
for a tour to my trophy
So-
room? Like not the other room, just the trophy room.
Okay. Pato, you allow her to really say everything because I feel she wants to say a lot, but you're
No, she's actually thinking of a
punching
lot
her.
of lies to justify a baseless claim. In it?
Hmm?
Yes, now. We think, yes, in it.
No,
Isn't
that British.
Yeah.
That is what he was trying to say.
Yeah.
No, that's not, no. Hello, I'm not trying to say the British one. I want to say the one you're conversant with. So don't get,
He did not say I did not get what you were saying. That is why I asked.
like, you need interpreter now at this point in time.
So, Pato, we're
Oh,
not meant to
God.
be trophies. One.
Yeah.
And I agree with the financial because that is the only argument. That is the
That
only
you can
valid
make.
argument you can make. The financial, but I would have helped you bring out more of this thing because the thing is,
See, if you
it
want to
is-
help me and you cannot even help yourself, that's the point of the fact that you don't have any
You're too
justification for your
defensive.
gender.
allow me to finish. You're
I'm
too
not defending. Who says I'm defending? I'm not. I'm just trying to school you so you learn properly.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Are we done?
Please,
You can go on, say that.
You guys shouldn't go outside of this place punching each other.
No,
and
it cannot-
fighting and
it's-
tearing
I
your-
cannot- I cannot do
tearing
solo
your
now,
hair,
no. The Super
please.
Eagles cannot play against the Falcons. You don't do that. You
If
don't
I
understand.
knew anything about football, I may understand.
Okay, no, like I cannot go down to your level. Like, in as much as I'm still the Goliath and the David, I cannot go back to Egypt just to fight with Pharaoh. I'll just let him drown in the Red Sea.
She has actually removed her glasses now. And
No, I
it's
want to
really-
see the
you
level
want to
he's
see-
in. But since I could
thought-
not see anything,
that
no, I
you put
thought
your
maybe I
back
would
on.
be able to see my glasses off because I could not see it with it on.
Yeah.
So I removed it. But
So I thought the glasses were like they aid
they
your
are
sight.
okay. You don't understand. Do
I
you
thought
know?
they aid your
No,
sight.
no, no, no.
They don't
It's
aid
like
your
blue-
sight.
Do you know what?
They
blue-
restrict your sight. Ma'am, I'm asking you a question.
Your. I removed it because my glasses could not see where you were, the level you
Even
were
with
at
your
well.
4 eyes, you could not see. Now you,
No, I
you
could
limited
not.
it to
That is why I
2.
removed it to
How
see
do you
it
think you can
well.
ask? Okay, you want to be like, okay, now go down to the stage of Odin, just 1 eye, and see if we'll see. Then after that, you go to the stage of blind Bartimaeus, no eyes. They will see if you can just, hello.
Maybe I
But
would.
I'm going to warn you mercilessly that when you leave this door to go out, just be watching your back because you just get
Because women they are violent in nature. Yes.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Oh wow!
Yes, are violent. Who caught something
No, you're
here?
screaming again.
Okay,
You're,
fine.
you're shouting again.
I'm
I see
trying to
what I'm
make sure
saying.
it sinks
He's
into your
always
medulla oblongata.
swallowing.
He's always
That's
swallowing.
men.
Like he's
Men
not allowing me
swallowing
talk.
the
Okay,
women.
do you understand my point here?
You have no point.
That
sis,
this
as
is
I'm
like the
just
whole.
trying to
Just say
comprehend what
your
you're
brain
saying.
cannot contain what I'm saying. It's going to be more understandable. Instead of talking about
I
philosophy.
thought they said ladies use just 2% of their brain, so I never knew when your brain starts becoming.
So this was supposed to be a banter. This thing.
It's a banter. It's a
Okay, it
banter.
is.
But at the same time, Pato is.
Yeah, he's very
It's-
defensive.
it's
I've always
very
known him as a
defensive.
violent. Okay,
He
I
tries
understand.
not to
I
let
thought
the
you said you
people
never knew
leave.
me. Now you've always known me. That means it has been like way coming and going. Yes.
She's dumbstruck at this moment. It's a lot here in the studio, and if I want to continue, I feel people have bad blood or bad feelings. So I think we are going to be wrapping up on this, and I want you, Pato, please. Pato, Emma Binu, allow her to speak.
Okay.
You as a man, you're not swallowing, you're not doing the definition. Everyone is saying it, Clary,
Okay,
that you
fine.
are doing the
I'll
work
let
of
the less
wanting to
privileged
swallow.
preach.
Oh, less privileged. So you accept that women
wow.
are less privileged and
But are you even seeing what I'm saying now?
No, they said let the poor breathe.
Oh, let
Hello.
the poor
So I'm
breathe.
just using synonyms. Hello.
Let's not bring curses on ourselves because look at the screen. Who looks poor?
I never.
Sorry, I was trying to make
Looks
a
are
point.
deceiving, sweetheart.
No, look here.
Looks are deceiving.
Looks are deceiving.
Looks are really deceiving,
He that
guys.
takes in stand, let him take heed, lest she falls.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the poor is breathing. I'm breathing now. Can we
Good.
move on?
She's breathing.
we can just.
So
Continue.
I'd let Benita
Yes, baby.
to talk and speak her mind for the last time. How much of the harshness is the society pressurizing women?
Okay, so in a scale of 100, 1 to 100, if I'm not against, I'll repeat myself because I think some people cannot hear clearly. So I'm not against, I know that men are burdened. Even
Yes.
they cannot, they were built, or like they were built to not talk about their emotions and all. I agree. They are supposed to have a financial level of, like they're supposed to be financially stable to avoid some see finish they will get from women, or they will get from their parents to be able to sort out bills.
And fellow
I
men
agree.
too. Yeah.
But if it's on a scale of 1 to 100, the men, let's say 30, pressure. But women, what are you talking about? It should not be an argument.
So the women takes the 70%.
And the when you're growing up, okay, I know you want me to repeat myself, but as we are growing up, let me restate what I had said. The supposed to be built in a supposed to be groomed to fit a man's standard. It affects you in every possible way. Affects you, your self confidence, your everything, emotionally, mentally, physically self. Some people, this is why I think most people are now pressured to go and put fix fix all these things so that men will like them.
The male gaze.
These are pressures.
The male gaze.
These are pressures.
Yeah.
These are what we are seeing. On that part, if you now give birth to a child and the child goes astray, I know we are trying to use idea and say something that I know is a lie, but like, if
we
a
don't
child,
lie in our family, sweetheart.
I agree. If they say a woman, a girl gets married, gets pregnant prematurely, is it prematurely or without outside wedlock, all this, she gets pregnant, it's the woman they will blame. It's all wrong of man. This thing happens, our parents safe. There's how you will not be able to cook one soup. Your dad will tell your mom that, see, this thing happens, that again, why you not teach her how to cook well.
But
that
when
how
the
would a
child
man
prospers,
exactly,
they'll
they'll even give him money because no, now let's check this thing well. Okay, except from these two now, you now, is it now giving birth that is easy? It's not pressure on its own. If you don't now give birth, if you now keep on giving birth to girls, the people don't know that it's a man that has the X and Y chromosomes. But then it's the woman, she cannot conceive a man, she cannot conceive a male child. If you now conceive male, but you know that one is more rampant, and you now conceive females, they now say that, okay, I now conceive males, they now say you cannot conceive a female. So these are the issues. There are a lot. So let's not cover the whole thing. I'm not disagreeing with you that pressure is on men. All of us, they suffer. Men and women, both transgenders, hunter, all of us, we have our own shiggies. We are facing our own shiggies. We are seeing it in HD.
I shared the percentage.
I've shared it now.
And you gave men just 30%.
Yes.
So the 70%, I would still like you to share it. Don't leave it. It just can't stay on the fence.
She said the 70% is for the women.
I told you that I don't think he hears well.
Okay, now the 70% is for the women. Okay, fine. I agree.
Okay.
70% is for the women. But you mentioned the transgender inside the Sherry's formula. So which percentage do you think that Sherry is taking? So that they see their own sugar, Abi?
That is what
so
I
they
said.
should partake from this sharing formula.
The women, trans men, just that trans is in front, and trans women. So just chook them, men, women.
So
70.
Okay. So do you think if I now shook,
70-30?
no, if I now shook them to the female parts, they will take some percentage with the female. So do you think?
So
there's
are
a
you going to
possibility
base on transgenders?
50%,
or are you going to
while
defend
the
men?
original female will take 20%?
Basically, we're not here for the transgenders. We're here for men and women.
No, I want her to share this thing very well. I know they like sharing.
Going all around in the community, in the world at large. But now we're just basing it to the first ones that we've always known: the man and the woman. That is it. Your thoughts?
Okay, good. I believe my fellow communicator spoke very well. Okay, it's not easy to construct factual stuff that are like artificial in nature like this is I really give her kudos. Okay, she really tried. That is, I believe she's practicing her profession very well. Where you make lies seems like true.
Is that what you're
Yes.
doing?
No, it's okay. You try, sweetheart. It's okay. Okay. Kudos. Just keep it up. But it's not all the time you get to lie. But sometimes it's beneficial to
So
lie.
where did I
Abigail
lie?
lied in the Bible for her husband. Okay, so it's okay. Some
Where did I
things are
lie?
like it's okay. I cannot go back to your vomit. Okay, you're the one that vomited it. So just trace your vomit back.
You
Okay,
see,
now-
men,
Men
these are
what?
the issues.
About what?
Don't worry.
We have nothing to say. I thought as much. Okay, now I wouldn't want to beat around the bush with her. She already, like she says, okay, she already knows the truth. For her to say that word that I agree in the first place, I'll just take that as sentence.
So you don't agree that women in the like also have pressure?
Women.
Yeah.
Now women won't give themselves pressure. Nobody's giving them pressure. They're the one that is trying to draw pressure to themselves and make it look as if they're suffocating. Nobody's
So,
suffocating them.
I
Hello, sweetheart. Hello. I'm making
Sorry.
you. I think you should learn. You should listen. You should listen
Okay.
because yeah.
that is what I was trained to do.
When the
sorry.
like,
That's
let's
what
go
you're
back. Let's go back to the early days, right?
Yes.
For good 3 days, when God made man was okay. Okay, man was just the one. He was the one that named the animals. He was the one that did everything. He was the one that was going out clearing the bush. Please tell me one thing Eve did in the Bible, apart from eating the fruits and begging
That story
man
not even
to
clear
eat
up
it.
to now.
It's okay.
That
Now
story
let's
not
leave
clear.
that one now. Move further a little. The first person that God called, Abraham. Okay? Please tell me one thing Sarah did. Sarah literally did nothing. Sarah only clinched to Abraham.
Okay, sure.
Hello, so that I'm schooling you, you should learn. Hello. I
Okay.
believe at this point in time you should get a pen and a paper and start writing.
Okay.
Good. Should I go on?
Go,
Yeah.
go on. We're
Good.
ready. We're good.
Now back to Noah. Who built the ark? If Noah did not build, tell me one thing the wife did. Where did the wife get the wood for? Because they use guava tree, right?
Yeah.
And you know guava tree is very strong. I bet tell me one of the guava tree the wife cuts down. What did the wife did? Nothing. If not for Noah, there wouldn't even be any female gender now. And you're talking about
Sir,
what
please,
is
can
woman
I
contributing
talk? Please,
pressure.
can I talk?
I believe you were giving your time to talk.
No,
All
let me
of a
just
sudden you
speak on
decided
the
to
Bible
buttress your
because
lie.
I'm not sure you read it well. So the Old Testament,
Yeah.
if you read it,
No,
at
funny
all,
enough, I cannot go. But I don't read the Bible with you. What I read now is Akuko Monso. We are not of the same grade. Hello. So
Jehovah.
if you are still reading this
So,
Bible, you know that
who wrote
you know that
Akuko
book,
Monso?
this book is not to be sold. That kind of Bible, just small pocket Bible. This book is not to be sold. I believe that is what she reads. Okay.
So should I?
Can you tell me the cost of a Bible in the market? I bet you've never bought a Bible.
Hey,
The
are you
only,
going to
the
allow
only time
me
you
talk?
read your Bible is through
Well, my
bulletin.
dad he gifted me a Bible, so
That's
I
it.
did not have to
Who
buy.
bought the Bible? The dad, right?
Yeah.
Good. Who hustled the money out? The dads. Who was the pressure on to earn that money? The dad.
You know they
Who
say
brought the Bible and gave it
Those
to the
that
lady?
don't have points
The
make the
dad.
loudest noise.
Yeah.
That is what you're doing. Calm down.
No, sister, it's
We are
not those that don't have
I'm
points.
not
It's empty
arguing.
barren. And the last time I checked, I was not a gong. Yeah.
So far, so good.
Damn.
So
Nice
far, so
one.
good. I'm still of the opinion that I've heard 2 points from you so far. I'm not trying to say that it's not harsh on men. Definitely not. Oh, stop that. But I'm trying to say that I've heard only 2 points from you so far, and you've buttressed more on those 2 points. But I've heard more than 2 points from her so far.
Please,
But also,
emphatically, like,
you've been
list those
talking.
points. List our points.
Can I talk on the Bible?
She
See that
talked-
list of points. Hello,
She
don't use my speech as your
This is
Simon,
verbal
sweetheart.
bullying.
Hello,
Okay.
don't use my topic as your Simon. Go and do your research
Sorry,
and
it's
get your
because you
Simon.
did not you did not even read the Bible well. I wanted to correct you. It's the word of God here. Now it's serious. So should I?
No, I'm a man of
I know you're
multi-religion.
afraid.
I'm a man of
what I'll
multi-religion.
say.
Oh, you're a man of multi-religion.
Yes.
It doesn't only center only on the Bible.
But he
Like, you
mentioned
brought
Abraham.
up everything from the Bible.
Sarah.
And also,
Can we
there's
go to
something I
the-
want to say
okay.
also. I want to ask you that question. Don't you feel the Bible also is, should I say, only written for the men.
Exactly. That is the
Because
point I wanted to
the
make. In the
men
Old
were the
Testament,
ones
especially.
that basically wrote everything in the Bible. Was there any woman
Wait,
whatsoever that wrote
because they
anything in
were
the
scared.
Bible?
If you bring a woman now, they will not
Hey,
come and
oh
chop
my
another
God. Okay,
apple.
The
wait, since he
society
listens to
swallowing
you.
the men or the woman, maybe back then we were not born then.
Good.
The woman must have written something because it said God inspired men,
Yes.
not women. No woman was inspired by God to write anything.
Okay, fine. They wanted to inspire women, but sometimes price do setting. Take for instance, yes.
Okay. Let me
Because most of the time when the Bible want to look for a woman, they'll
They no
end
go
up
find
doing-
them.
Yes, you cannot find them because it's either they are gossiping.
And you know because you wrote
Or
the
the-
Bible.
or what the Bible said, like he has
So
the
can I
spirit in
talk?
us.
Old
Okay,
Testament.
God is my father. Okay, so what my father thinks, I know. Okay, I carry this heart in my heart. So when he thinks a thing, I know it. Yes.
Damn.
What do you want to say about the Old Testament? I want to give everyone the space to talk and say everything before we close because we're about closing.
Since
Say
I've
you want
been-
to justify her from this genocide.
Hey.
Hey,
She's coming to your rescue.
It's because
Okay.
you're bullying me.
Yeah.
Can I bully you? It's a 50-50. Hello.
It's
Sweetheart,
not- I know
end
it's
your
okay.
sport.
Oh, I agree. Are you done? Can I talk?
Paul, you can breathe.
So, yeah, I can breathe. So the Old Testament, you will not see, except from that Genesis where they mentioned Eve about bringing out the rib and I'm not trying to demean what the Bible is saying, but you will not see any other strong name mentioned in the Old Testament. If you know, you can tell me. By now, I've read the Bible. I've read everything. I read it as a novel at first because I was inquisitive. Then, in the New Testament is where you know, okay, in the Old Testament, I've forgotten this man that slept with somebody's wife. You read the Bible, can you remind me?
I will help you. And what happened? Continue.
He
the
slept
story.
with somebody's wife. Okay, let's start from Solomon that had many concubines. God excused him.
The Bible never
He
said
gave
to. So,
him-
hello, let me help you there now. The Bible said Solomon had many wives. Truth be told, but mind you, if you had read very well, you find out that it was the women that were coming to him. Yes, take for the queen of Bathsheba. The queen in the was that one that came with her own gods. Solomon was his own kingdom. She was the one that came and tempted Solomon.
Only Haba.
Yes, and I mind you, Uriah's wife, if she was inside the house, not straying around.
oh, so
This
she
is exactly
the woman
okay.
has
This,
seen her.
this is the thing now. Okay, this is how they will say you're wearing a short skirt. That is why you were raped.
raped.
Lead
This
us
is
not
what you
into
did now.
temptation. Hello.
So understand.
Lead us not into temptation.
I understand that you're trying to make a point, but it's not working. So
It's
just
working,
listen.
sweetheart.
So now,
I'm trying to make you deviate from that route. It's old road, and funny enough, the end is destruction. Hello, the end is
is-
destruction.
I
She
understand.
is not
I agree.
trying to
I
get
agree.
anything that
No
you're
problem.
saying.
Don't worry. I no talk again. I no do. Hey.
Look at it. She can't even withhold the pressure.
Exactly. I was trained like this.
No,
It
you
boils
cannot
down
be
to my
trained
point.
like this. Now, tell me now, for a man that goes out to look for their daily bread for the family, and he goes out there and everything out there is crazy, and all of a sudden he starts saying, "I cannot do it again. I'm going back home." Noticing a hunger go kill him.
You were bashing me for
since-
making a point.
you-
For making
if
a
you-
point. Now
if
you're
you
bashing me for
say-
not talking again.
If you say that,
Is that
she
not the
can't
whole-
withstand the pressure, don't you feel that the pressure is not much on her if she can't withstand it? And if you can withstand it, it's not even a big of a deal for you.
Because that's what I'm still saying.
What
When
are you
the woman
saying?
backs out, it's cool. It was never expected from them. Nemo that code non-habit. One cannot give what it does not have. Good. But for the men, you have to give it even if you don't have it.
This is why we call it an end on the Too Hot to Handle show. It's been lovely having Patrick.
And Benita.
And it's been amazing having Benita. Benita, I really feel Patrick should watch his back because she's going to fight him wherever.
got
he
No, no,
goes.
I'm not violent.
You're not
Unlike-
violent.
Nah, so
Yeah,
they
she's a
talk.
calm woman. Well,
Evidently.
Patrick, I really do not have anything to say about you, but this is where we call it an end on the Too Hot to Handle. It's been lovely having you guys watching us and watching the banter going on in the station. Do also follow us on all our social media platforms. We're live on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Are we live on TikTok? Yes, we are live on TikTok. You can get us there. Infinite One TV. And also, we will have their Instagram handles on the screen so that you can also do well to follow them there. It's been a lovely day and it's too hot to handle. If you can't handle the heat, get out of my kitchen. It's been lovely with you guys. Same time, same station. Next week, we have another segment which still boils down on people and society. But for now, it's a bye bye.
You have to understand how